Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. I'm Hans's The Vineyard number 3. It's written by Brian Hawkins. Sami Kivelä is the artist. Jason Wordie is the colorist. Taylor Esposito is the letterer. Alright, so I know I kind of knocked the series for the first 2 issues and said I'm not the biggest fan. 3rd issue is actually the best of the bunch and is, I think, more along the line of what I've been hoping for from this. This is where the family starts clashing and just the bullshit starts kind of getting called out. So the story is, it's this family that owns a vineyard. The husband's kind of like starts worshiping Dionysus and has to do sacrifices, and his son's kind of taken over the sacrifices this year. The mother is kind of like, I don't want to say captive, but a semi-willing participant in all of this. And there's been a daughter who's come back with her boyfriend, fiance, or whatever, who try to escape all the crap. So this is the issue that everyone starts having out. The son killed one of the vineyard patrons or guests, customers, whatever you want to call her, and like that starts coming out. I think my issue with this particular release is that a lot of that comes out like in the actual shop in front of customers, and it just feels a little awkward. Like the way it's handled, some of the stuff that's said, like if I was a customer, I'd be like, what the hell is going on? And no one seems to react that way. Like there's dancing around of like, did you kill this girl? Where, you know, it's kind of, I mean, it's obvious to us, to the reader, that this is what's being got at, but even as a customer, I feel like you would sit there and be like, we need to go. And you don't really notice that. Instead, people are still buying things. So that's a little weird as far as how, like, the customers react. But then again, hey, the wine might be amazing and they're willing to put up with the family drama because of that. But this is it. This is, like, where people finally start, like, calling it out. Like, is there really a God here? Is these things that are just being, like, imagined? Like, all that's kind of starting to be, like, hinted at and maybe guessing a little bit more that maybe this isn't all as clear as we kind of were led to believe. We'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, it should be interesting to see where the series goes. But this is, I think, is much more what I've been hoping for up to this point. It's good, and I think it's partially because it really focuses on what I've been wondering, like, how's the wife been okay with this? Like, how's the kids been okay with this? Like, seriously, there's, like, no pushback to this husband and all this. Like, I know that's part of the point of the story of him being, like, this controlling jerk, but at the same time, just, like, your husband's murdering people. Like, you're seriously going to put up with that and be like, oh, yeah, cool, and just go with it? Like, it's kind of bothered me the entire time that, like, the wife has been okay with her husband being, like, a serial killer. So yeah, this is much more what I've been hoping for and expecting. So we'll see where it goes and cross my fingers, because if it lands like this, it's going to be a series that really kind of picked up and found its groove, like whatever, halfway through or so. But you can go get this. It's intriguing now. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with a review copy, and of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.